Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the SMC Global Securities Limited earnings conference call hosted by Valorum Advisors. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions at the end of today's presentation. Should you need assistance during the conference, please signal an operator by pressing star, then 0 on your touchtone phones. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I would now like to hand the conference over to Ms. Chaiti Gujarati from Valorum Advisors. Thank you, and over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a warm welcome to you all. My name is Chaiti Gujarati from Valorum Advisors. We represent the investor relations of SMC Global Securities Limited. On behalf of the company, I would like to thank you all for participating in the company's earnings conference call for the third quarter and 9 months ended of the financial year 2023. Before we begin, I would like to mention a short cautionary statement. Some of the statements made in today's phone call may be forward-looking in nature. Such forward-looking statements are subject to risks and uncertainties which could cause actual results to differ from those anticipated. Such statements are based on management's beliefs as well as assumptions made by and information currently available to management. Audiences are cautioned not to place undue reliance on these forward-looking statements in making any investment decisions. The purpose of today's earnings conference call is purely to educate and bring awareness about the company's fundamental business and financial quarter under review. Now, I would like to introduce you to the management participating in today's earnings conference call and give it over to them for their opening remarks. We have with us Mr. Subhash C. Agarwal, Chairman and Managing Director of SMC Group, Mr. Mahesh C. Gupta, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of SMC Group, Mr. Ajay Garg, Director and CEO of SMC Global Securities Limited, Mr. Himanshu Gupta, Chairman and CEO of Moneywise Financial Services Private Limited, Dr. D.K. Agarwal, CMD of SMC Capital Limited, Mr. Anurag Bansal, Director of SMC Global Securities Limited, Mr. Pranay Agarwal, Chairman and CEO of Stockscart Moneywise Finvest Limited, Mr. Vinod Kumar Jamar, President and Group CFO. I will now hand over to Mr. Subhash C. Agarwal for his opening remarks.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It is a pleasure to welcome you to the earnings conference call of our company for the third quarter and 9 months ended of financial year 2023. For the benefit of those joining this call for the first time, let me begin by providing some background information on our company to get everyone on the same page. SMC Global Securities over the years has grown into a diversified financial service company offering a wide spectrum of services like brokerage, investment banking, wealth management, distribution of financial products, financing, insurance broking, clearing and depository services, fixed income securities, financial advisory services to corporate institutions, high net worth individuals, and other retail clients. We have a strong network of more than 2,530 sub-brokers and authorized persons spreading across 453 cities in India. Over the years, we have also launched various innovative digital technology-enabled capabilities to offer best-in-class products and services. Our discount broking arm under the brand name of Stockscart, which is the first of its kind platform in the broking industry, has noticed a very positive response. SMC Group is governed by a strong board including 6 independent directors of high standing, is run by a highly qualified and experienced management team. With our established presence and by embracing the latest technology, we are primed for continued growth these upcoming years. I now hand over to Mr. Vinod Kumar Jamar, our Group CFO, to take you through the financials and operation accomplishments for the third quarter and 9 months ended of financial year 2023. Over to Mr. Vinod Jamar.
Thank you, Subhash sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Talking about the financial performance of Q3 FY23 of our company on a consolidated basis. The operating income for the quarter was rupees 319 crores, which grew by 12% on YOY basis. Operating EBITDA was reported at approximately rupees 72 crores, an increase of approximately 12% year-on-year. EBITDA margin stood at around 22.41%. Net profit after tax reported was rupees 32 crores, while PAT margin stood at 10.03%. For the 9 months FY23, the operating income stood at rupees 911 crores, growth of 10% year-on-year. Operating EBITDA reported was approximately rupees 207 crores, a decrease of approximately 7% YOY. EBITDA margin stood at about 22.76%. Net profit after tax was reported at approximately rupees 99 crores, a decrease of 26% year-on-year, while the PAT margin percentage stood at about 10.81%. Let me now take you through the quarterly segmental performance on a consolidated basis. In the broking, distribution and trading segment, Q3 revenue stood at around 191 crores, which is increased by 3.7% on a year-on-year basis, and for 9 months revenue grew by 0.5% year-on-year. Number of branches increased from 60 to 93 as on December 22 on a YOY basis. Coming to insurance broking division, revenue for Q3 stood at about 96 crores, which grew by 16% on a year-on-year basis, and in 9 months by 28% year-on-year. EBIT decreased in Q3 by 39.7%, and in 9 months it grew by 4.1% due to change in product mix and increase in personnel costs due to increased tech hiring. Additionally, pursuant to NCLT order, the paid-up share capital of SMC Insurance Brokers Private Limited has been reduced from rupees 41.4 crores to 15 crores since this unit had a surplus funds available with them. Lastly, in the financial division segment, revenue for Q3 was around rupees 40 crores, which grew by 69% on a year-on-year basis, and in 9 months by 45% year-on-year. Loan AUM increased to rupees 787 crores from 541 crores, an increase of 45% on a year-on-year basis. EBIT in Q3 grew by 124% on a year-on-year basis, and in 9 months 94% on year-on-year basis. GNPA and NNPA decreased to 2.37% and 1.34% respectively from 2.8% and 1.9% in March 22. With this, we can now open the floor for questions and answer session.
Thank you. We will now begin with the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Forum Gosar, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, sir. My very first question is that the NBFC business had a very good financial performance this quarter. So can you give some more insights on what drove AUM growth and this performance? Also, what is the outlook for FY24?
Yeah, hi, this is Himanshu Gupta. Thank you very much. And good evening, everybody. So, basically, our AUM during the quarter has gone up to 787 crores as against 541 crores a year before, which is a year-on-year growth of about 45%. The factors that contributed to the AUM growth is there are a couple of factors. One, over the years, we have been increasing our distribution reach. We had added a few branches over a couple of years and increased the headcount, particularly the sales team. So after the COVID period, now we are getting the desired business out of the expanded distribution reach that we built over the period. Moreover, there have been better collection efficiencies and recoveries that we have witnessed during the period, and even the credit offtake, particularly from the SME sector, that has also been good. So these factors have contributed to higher AUM and also better financial performance of the company. Regarding the future outlook, so we continue to strengthen our business by further expanding the distribution and also adding certain products. Like recently we opened our first branch for the gold loan, which has did a business also in last month only, and we are also trying to do certain co-lending tie-ups that will further expand our AUM.
Sir, a follow-up question regarding this. So, how have the collection efficiencies been after this quarter?
Collection efficiencies are close to 99%, and even you will see the GNPA and NNPA numbers have gone down. GNPA are 2.37% as of December end, and NNPA is 1.34% as of December end, which is lower than the corresponding quarter on quarter and year on year.
Okay, understood. Sir, just one more question. So, how is the gold loan portfolio performing? So, what is our strategy over here, as it is a very crowded segment and it seems like many NBFCs are now entering it?
Correct. So, the gold loan as a product is a secured product, and there are very low, very negligible delinquencies which are there in the industry. And this being a retail product, we are very bullish on expanding further on this product. Our growth strategy would be to add more number of branches over the period, and to achieve the operational efficiencies at all the branches. That would be our strategy. As far as competition is concerned, I think we would be operating in the similar price metrics where the industry is operating, which is quite lucrative. That is not a challenge. In fact, the customer is educated about the gold loan product and features, so that is easier to sell.
Okay, thank you. Understood, sir. That's it from my side. If there are any further questions, I will come back in the queue.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to ask a question, you may press star and 1 at this time. The next question is from the line of Vinesh, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Good evening, sir. So I have 2-3 questions. So can you please tell me what is your how is your this stock card is performing for the past few quarters, and with that what is the kind of a quarterly run rate which we are looking on this performance, and even the profitability of this segment as well.
Hi, good evening. So I'm Pranay Agrawal, CEO of StockCart, and I'm very happy to point out that during the quarter, our revenue was 4.8 crore in StockCart. Is around 46% increase on year for the quarter, and during the 9 months period, our revenue was 15.9 crore, which is again 52% year increase. So we see that we are hopeful of ending the year on a high note, as we are soon to launch our very own mobile app, a new mobile app that will be there with a whole new logo, a whole new website, and we are aiming to have a whole new StockCart by by 1st April. That will be our target, to launch a totally new tech stack, and with that being there, we can hope for increasing the growth percentage even further in the coming year.
Okay. And so my second question will be coming to the insurance segment, sir. So your revenue has grown, but your EBITDA margin has came down. So can you please explain me the reason behind that? And with that, even your NCLT order which has reduced the share capital. So what will be the reason about that?
Good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for this question. And this is Praveen Agrawal from insurance. Actually, revenue grew is Q3 due to higher sales volume of motor vehicle insurance premium. And EBITDA decreased due to increased tech hiring costs, personal costs due to increased tech hiring, and change of product mix. We have we did more focus on motor vehicle. We did 96% of total portfolios and 96% of motor premium. That is margin is very less. That's why and the second reason is due to reduction of capital. It is a little bit impact of there is a little bit impact of interest income. It's about 40 lakhs of this in this quarter. And third reason is due to sales of market linked debentures. So that's why EBITDA is decreased by 39%.
Okay, understood, sir. Yeah. And another question which I have is this, that all through your top line has grown for this 9 months, but your bottom line has came down. So is it purely because of the stock market, poor performance in the stock market this year, or if so, then what will be the growth strategy going forward from here and from next year as well?
Hi Vinesh, this is Vinod Jamar, CFO of the group. Our EBITDA margin is otherwise maintained, but last year we had some extraordinary profit on investment income, which was about 44 crores, and this year it was only 20 crores. So that is why there is a reduction in EBITDA and profit figures. But otherwise, we are maintaining our EBITDA margins between 23 to 26%, and that is quite sustainable.
Okay. And lastly, I have one more follow-up question on the stock card as well. So you mentioned that there are you have some new app you have a new app for this, and with that I just want to understand what will be our strategy behind competing with players like Zerodha and all of this. So to purely to increase the market share in this segment. So what will be our strategy for that?
Yeah. Hi Vinesh. So, Vinesh, what we realized over the years is we have to be really customer-centric. We have to be really user-friendly, and that is basically our motto for the new app. The new app we are planning, we are aiming for it to be really customer-friendly and to serve both the communities, the investors and the traders. So we'll have some unique features which will appeal to both the communities, and that is the. Also, we are also algo-based products which will be connected through APIs. So that is a revenue driver for us, because algo is really in demand in the industry, and many fintech tie-ups we are already doing for algo-based strategies.
Okay, understood, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, you are there.
Thank you. Participants who wish to ask questions may please press star and 1 at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to ask a question, please press star and 1 on your touch-tone phones at this time. As there are no further questions, I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Himanshu Gupta from SMC Global for the closing comments. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. So thank you very much all of you for participating in this earnings con call. I hope we have been able to answer your questions satisfactorily. If you have any further questions or would you like to know more about the company, you may reach out to the Investor Relations Manager at Valorum Advisors. Thank you. Stay safe and healthy.
Thank you. On behalf of SMC Global, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us. You may now disconnect your line.